Good afternoon, everyone. I am here giving you a small pictorial memory video of a day that my husband and I spent here on November 5th. We went to our old stomping grounds here at the New York World's Fair, 1964-65, home of the New York World's Fair, should I say. Before I jumble all my words, because I'm talking, I would have rather have had the music play and just take you through it, but there are so many little details of this place that I just wanted to add in, if I may. My husband there is with his DJI camera, and it's working out fine. He's still learning how to work it. And right here, we're in front of the sphere. Now, the sphere is, when you walk into the park, this is basically the first thing you should see. It's a gorgeous piece. The camera will go right up to it. It is absolutely, I mean, this thing has been here for so many years. It's just amazing because I go for the memories. Now, as I'm looking at it, we could stand here and look at this all day. As a matter of fact, there was a hell of a lot more footage of this, but I decided to shorten it. It's just it's a wonderful piece. Now, over here, you'll see a building that says Queen's Museum. In this museum, there is a whole room dedicated to the 64-65 World's Fair. You'll see the artifacts. You'll even see artifacts from the 1939 World's Fair, as a matter of fact. It's just the grounds here were gorgeous. Circling the sphere, you'll see all that blue stuff here. You'll see it right here, and that's usually a water fountain. Now, the water fountain spurts up water. It lights up at night. It's really a sight to see. I don't really know if they do have that anymore, especially in the summertime. Here is the plaque that I was explaining to you. This was the company that built it, and it's a dedication plaque to it. Absolutely wonderful. I wanted to let the music take you through, like I said, but there were certain parts that I'm going to come to that I need to speak about, and I think it needs to be said. So, if I may. Now, my camera seems to be bouncing. Again, I am just learning it. I'm using my Ashwan gimbal for this, while my husband is using the DJI camera. Just one look at that. Oh, and when the sun hits it, it glistens in the sun. Absolutely. When you should really come out here is a snowstorm. I know that doesn't sound right, but it is gorgeous with the snow. It really is. It's a picture postcard. Now, the statue that you see right here, he is holding a bow and arrow. He is called the rocket thrower. Okay, and that's what it is. The rocket thrower was actually built by a sculptor. He comes from Italy. Now, in 1962, they built the framework for the sculpture, and he had to send it from another place over to Italy so that they could finish the sculpture. And in early 1963, they sent it over here to New York to be put up, and that's what he stands for. This land that all these pavilions stood on is 646 acres, if you can actually believe that. That is a hell of a lot of acres, let me tell you. Oh, unbelievable. And there was over 170, I want to say over 170 attractions, 170 pavilions, I want to say that. And Mr. Walt Disney himself got involved, and it's because of him, he built quite a few pavilions. He did the Carousel of Progress. He did It's a Small World. And those came from here, people, before they got sent over to California. Absolutely. And I think that is so cool that we had a chance here in New York to envision that. We got a chance in New York here to actually be a witness to that. Not me personally, and not my husband. Here's me holding up the spear. Isn't that adorable? Anyway. I will just take you through a pictorial here of just the grounds. The grounds are, in fact, amazing. Okay, I'm back. This area right here was absolutely wonderful. all this part here, it's called a pond. And this pond's name, it goes under a few names. It goes under Pool of Industry, and also it goes under the Fountain of Planets. Now, what this used to do at nighttime was literally be a night show. Everything would light up all around the water, and it spurts water and it shows fireworks. So basically it was a whole evening show, and the water used to sprout up to about 150 feet into the air. Just a fireworks, music. Now if this doesn't remind us of Epcot, like the original fountain when you used to walk into Epcot. A lot of things over here remind us of Epcot because of the pavilions and the countries and what Walt Disney presented over here. I mean, it just surrounds with him. This is what we connect ourselves to. So this place always reminds us of the original fountain at Epcot. Remember the fountain that used to sprout the water up to the music like every 20 minutes? It was really a sight to see also. Well, this reminds us of that. And the sphere, going back to that in the beginning, reminds us of Epcot, you know? So it reminds us of this. This is our connection. We always said that this is our Epcot, period, you know? So this is what I'm saying. This is the Pool of Industry, and with the Fountain of Planets, and all around the water used to light up. And it used to be a wonderful show at night. I mean, really, they really put on such wonderful things here. I don't know, my New York City was such a different place and a different time back then. I wish I was able to be there, but I wasn't born yet. Now, my husband was 2 years old, and about maybe 1.5, I'll give it that much. But his mother and his grandmother took him here to the World's Fair. He doesn't remember it, but he remembers, like he'll have like a little flashback of being in a carriage, which happened to have been a red car. I thought that was cool. Now, this area here, you will see. This is I want to say the on and off ramp of entering from the train stations. This also connects to the Long Island Railroad. This also connects to our New York Mets, the old original Shea Stadium as well, where the baseball was. So that's what that connects to. And people used to come in and out to the World's Fair. You can actually come on this way also, unless you don't take your car. Here's where the Long Island Railroad connection is, and here's some of the trains. This is one of the trains pulling in. And I will leave you now with some of the pictorial pictures. Hi, everybody. Now, these towers that you see here, there's observation towers. What they do is that there is an elevator that goes up and down, while on the top floor is an observation deck. You get to stay and hang out up there and look at the sights from up above. The second level right there is basically a food court. Or it could be vice versa. I have to remember that correctly. But even though you get to hang out up there, you get to shoot pictures, you get to see the whole section from up above. It was really quite amazing. The building next to it here in yellow, which New York seems to be renovating and painting every few years. I don't know what's going to happen with it. I just hope something else happens. But right here is called the New York Pavilion. And in there, you stand in there. It was all an open section, but you're literally standing on a map of the world. And they were like slabs of concrete. It looked like a big puzzle piece. Well, my husband and I saw those puzzle pieces stacked up in the corner many years ago when they were actually pulling them up. Ugh. Something to see. Well, anyhow, I do hope that you enjoyed my little pictorial here, my little video. This is the first time of me doing this. This is a Tinkerella production. Da, 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 da. Have a great day, everyone. Love to all.